Welcome back to Herrick's series of Neighborhood Spotlights. In this video, we're going to be highlighting Millcreek City. It's probably the newest city in all of Utah. Recently in 2016, it incorporated. Before that, it was an unincorporated portion of Salt Lake County. So let's dive in and talk a little bit more about Millcreek City. So Millcreek City is just south of Salt Lake City. It's east of South Salt Lake, and it goes up against the foothills and Interstate 80. So right now I am at their redeveloped Millcreek Common. When they became a city in 2016, they've done a lot to kind of develop a downtown area. And that's what this is, Millcreek Commons. That's the new city office building that includes a climbing wall that goes up the entire 5 or 6 stories of it. You know, there's about 63,000 people in it. The median home price is $507,000 across the city. Median rent is $13.51 according to niche.com, and the household median income is about $88,000. Don't think that these numbers are small by any means, because Millcreek City goes all the way up into the cove. It goes into some very wealthy neighborhoods, and up in that cove probably has the most expensive listing active right now, which is at $5.5 million. And we're gonna head over there a little later on. We're gonna look at Neff's Canyon, we're gonna look at Millcreek Canyon, because Millcreek gets its name from the mills that were up Millcreek. So there's many wood mills that were up the canyon that I think used the creek to turn the mills, to cut the wood, to build stuff in Salt Lake City when it was first getting started in the 1850s. Their logo is a water mill thing. We'll find it and I'll show it to you. But this downtown area is really coming along well. So this downtown area is on 33rd South and between Highland and 1300 East. Right across the street is a Harmon's and a whole shopping center over there. So they just took over this entire block and have redeveloped it to have like a fun feel. So right now I'm at the Millcreek Commons, and you kind of see that ribbon there that's concrete? That is actually a ice skating rink in the winter. It's a temporary ice skating arena or area for kids to play in, as is that like little circular area. They can go in there and learn, and then once they're doing a little better, they can follow that concrete ribbon around. I know they host birthdays here. My daughter's been to some birthday parties here. Up in that room up there, they allow you to rent that room, but it's really coming along. I know the city's still finishing this building up. As you can see, there's still a lot of active construction. Just north of here actually is a whole bunch of new apartments and condos that have been being built for probably the last 8 years also. So there's gonna be a lot of residents in this part of town. And just, you know, Millcreek's done an amazing job creating a downtown, creating a fun spot for people to hang out at, a gathering place for their community. It kind of reminds me of Holiday doing the same when they redeveloped their downtown area. They did a fantastic job. Yeah, they even got the splash pad going if you want to bring your kids down. Splash pads are super popular in Utah just because they're so safe compared to pools. So as you go up, you know, just on the other side of that building is Tres Hombres, a nice Mexican restaurant. Lots of locals love it. Also Crown Burger, a Utah original, a Utah staple. Crown Burger is right on the other side of the parking lot, back there a ways. But the nice thing about Millcreek also, you know, it's next to I-215, it's close to I-80, and it's pretty close to I-15 also. So you're kind of in the middle of all these transit corridors that make it a little bit easier for you to get around the valley if you need to. And it's got a lot of fun neighborhoods. There's that logo we were talking about. So you can see kind of the mill that's behind it, the water wheel that would be turning those lumber mills. And check this out. So they have an international market here at Millcreek Commons, open daily 11 to 9, April through June. That's a lot of fun. They got the pizza house that's here. They've just done a ton to make it a fun place to hang out. Oh, and as mentioned, there's Mount Olympus in the background. Always great views here in Utah. So here is Crown Burger. Like I said, it's a Utah original, and most of their buildings look like that. So you can just kind of see how close it is to the city building, and then behind there, the Harmons. So I'm at the Olympus Hills Shopping Center now. This is in Millcreek also. This is in the Olympus Cove neighborhood, hence Olympus Hills. You can see right there behind me, Mount Olympus, which is a giant peak. It's a great trailhead to get to there. But this shopping center is right off Wasatch Boulevard, off 215. It's got everything you need. I imagine most people would grocery shop here at the Macy's. One restaurant I do love is Barbacoa right behind me. That is a great restaurant. It's kind of like Chipotle, except local here to Utah. One other fun thing about Olympus Hills, it actually has a bowling alley too, with an arcade. My family, we've been there a few times to go bowling for family activities. And then obviously, got lots of bike shop, you know, the Subway, Christie's ski shop. So there's a lot of like outdoor shops just because we're right here next to the canyons. We're right here in the foothills. You know, maybe someone's heading up to Park City or to Big Cottonwood Canyon to go skiing, and so they stop at Christie's Sports to get their skis, you know, their rentals. Lots of fun stuff here. Macy's is actually really fun. Used to be a local grocery store. One of the fun things that they do is actually they have ice cream, like a King Kong, like big ice cream for like $1. My kids like going there and grabbing one. There's one kind of close to us, but just wanted to highlight Olympus Hills. And then from here, you can kind of see over the valley. You can see way out across the valley to the Ochre Mountains, Antelope Island and downtown are way over there. But this is one of the kind of downtown areas in the Millcreek City neighborhoods. So now I am in Millcreek Canyon. We are at the Rattlesnake Gulch trailhead. See that behind me? They just redeveloped this trailhead probably 3 years ago, added a whole bunch of parking and restrooms obviously, and they added a new trail that's a lot easier to go up for mountain bikes and a lot of things. Before it was just like up the gulch, up Rattlesnake Gulch, but now they actually added a switchback trail that's a few miles that goes all the way up to Pipeline Trail. So Pipeline is what runs down almost all of Millcreek Canyon from Elbow Fork down to the Pipeline Lookout. That lets you look over all of Salt Lake City. It's a really fun hike, really chill, family-friendly hike. We are just checking this out. One of the fun things about Millcreek Canyon is you can have on-leash dogs and off-leash dogs. So different areas at different times of the week, you have to have them on leash, and other times you have to have them off leash, which is really beneficial for dog owners. Just wanted to check out Millcreek Canyon while we're up here. So now we are heading to the Neff Canyon trailhead. This is a really fun trailhead at the top of the cove, kind of between Millcreek Canyon and Mount Olympus. So we are at the Neff Canyon trailhead now. This is in the kind of Olympus Cove area between Mount Olympus and Millcreek Canyon. And this is the trailhead. It goes up quite a ways. You can kind of see Neff Canyon goes up to Mill Bead Pass. And you can connect all this. So over here is Millcreek Canyon and the Desolation Trail. So it's a really fun trail, not as widely used, but right there you got Mount Olympus, you got the cove houses below, and you just go up here for a while and just really enjoy the outdoors. This is what's so cool about Utah. You know, you're right here. You're a couple miles away from some really cool backcountry adventures, amazing locations. Thanks for joining me today as we toured Millcreek City. And if you have questions or want to learn more, talk about real estate, feel free to schedule a call with me at the link below. Thanks.